Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me on my alone paranormal journey. I've had to come to this place. It's given me so much over the past couple of years. So this is Bradfield Combust Church. It's on the A134 between Sudbury and Bury. Anyone that's been following me will know the level of activity I've had from this place. But I've never been here during a morning before. So this is completely different. It still feels kind of calm here. From the last time I came here, there was a service and it felt different inside. So whether or not that's had an effect, I don't know, but it seems really calm. But I'll just walk you around some of the areas where I've had activity in the past. So here's the door here that rattled quite extensively one time. And then the knocking and banging sounds were generally in this area where I am. There we go, just pan you around. So there we go. The areas where I've had sort of knocking and talking is this part here, down this little area here. There's a couple of, 2 or 3 benches here. And then where we've had lots and lots of cold spots and EMF energy is kind of this area. So where there was a door that's been sort of blocked in. Knocks and bangs, of course, from this area over towards where the font is. And of course, the one which most people seem to ask me about is the Bible, when the Bible got thrown at me. So this is where the Bibles are. They're here. And it's difficult to show you because there's some sort of box here that wasn't here before. You can see that? There's a little box down there, look, there. I must have been that far away, but I was sort of on the 2nd or 3rd, so I'm going to try and recreate what happened. There's a lot of chairs in the way here at the moment, it's not helping. Hold on. So I was here, if I remember rightly, and then the camera I was using at the time was picking up on lights and things, or some sort of face or some sort of anomaly there behind me. And then the Bibles are here. Now they are probably, it's difficult to tell from this, but they are sort of 2 meters away, maybe a bit more. So when that Bible fell and hit me, that not only came out, but that's gone past this little box heater thing here, and struck me on the leg. So that's travelled 2.5 meters to hit me sideways from there. I mean, a book just falling. I mean, I can't reach them. I'm going to have to go close to reach them. I'm right over. So this Bible was to fall. That's probably travelled, I don't know, 60, 80 centimetres. That's not, in order for that, this isn't the actual Bible, the one that hit me didn't have a cover on it. That's going to have to have come out like this, travelled that far and then dropped down. So over 2 meters. So I cannot rationalise that. I can't explain how that happened. Oh, there was a noise there. Did you hear that? There's a little dinking noise. Are you aware that I'm here? Are you trying to make a noise to attract my attention? I'm just going to sit here, sort of in the middle. Just sort of ask, see if I can get some kind of interaction. There was a definite noise then. Lots of traffic noise outside. Can you come forward into this area, please, and interact with me in some way? Make a noise for me. There's like a little thudding or something going on, a little tapping. See, one of the questions I have to ask when you come out ghost hunting and you have activity and noises happening is, are these kind of, if they're not explainable noises, if it's something natural causing it, then fair enough, I totally get that. If there is some kind of physical interaction trying to take place between, let's say for example, it's a ghost or a spirit energy, whatever you want to call it, if that is making the noise, does it only do it when people are here, or is it aware that we're here and it's doing it to get attention, or is it doing it all the time in the hope that somebody might be there? Because maybe it's as difficult for someone on the other side to see us as it is for us to see them. Maybe there is some kind of, I don't know, whether it's some sort of partition. I mean, they say that you have to cross over, and in crossing over that you go from one realm to another. So is there some block between realms that stops us from seeing each other? And on occasions, is there a chance when, as I said before, we're putting it out there on a quantum level, that there is then that kind of crossover where both us and the spirit, or indeed the spirit and us, have that ability to connect and communicate? I think there is something to that. I really is. I think we're only just starting to learn about the quantum level and how things are affected. And they've done experiments that say that you can have molecules or particles that hold information that can go from one point to another, and it can be a very, very long distance in a fraction of a second. If that is possible, and if when we die our energy goes somewhere else, I mean, I personally believe it does, because I've died and I've come back, so I know. On that level, at that moment, at that time, when everything is perfect, there is that ability to communicate. And I think a lot of people are experiencing that when they go out ghost hunting. Another noise. Did you hear that? That was a clear tap. You're making a noise over here, trying to get my attention again. You have nothing to worry about. I welcome you. Please come and join me. Please come and interact with me. I'm more than happy to do that with you. Please come and interact with me. So I've had two sort of tapping sounds and a few sort of general thuds in here. Again, is that spirit communicating with me or trying to communicate? Has it been happening all morning? Is it only happening now because I'm in here? That's the question you have to ask. There it is again. Are you tapping one of these pews over here? Can you copy that? Let's see my breath. It's actually got colder in here, I think, since I've been in here. It is cold outside. It's 0 degrees outside, but it suddenly feels colder in here now than it did when I first walked in. Do you know what? I'm just going to get a couple of bits of equipment and just set them up over here, see if I can get some interaction. Join me for part 2.